Reality TV differs greatly from real life. It's a form of entertainment where well-known individuals are deliberately placed in various situations to captivate audiences. However, some reality shows are not just about what's shown on screen. They also involve behind-the-scenes drama. A prime example is Storage Wars, which has been airing since 2010 and has consistently fascinated viewers. If you're a fan of the show, brace yourself as we delve into the intrigues that unfold off-camera and discover the personal lives of the Storage Wars cast members. Reality shows rely heavily on characters who evoke strong reactions from viewers, whether positive or negative. In the case of Storage Wars, Dave Hester famously portrayed the role of the notorious antagonist. He ran a pawn shop and worked as an auctioneer with a tough attitude, always trying to outsmart his co-stars during storage unit auctions. Hester became known as the Mogul and became famous for his signature catchphrase, "Yup!" which he loudly shouted during auctions and even displayed on his vehicle and clothes. However, his time on the show wasn't easy. In December 2012, after 3 seasons, Hester was kicked off Storage Wars. Unhappy with this, he sued A&E and Original Productions, the show's network, for a substantial $750,000. He claimed he was unfairly fired, his contract was violated, and the entire show was rigged. Hester made some surprising claims in his lawsuit, saying the show wasn't as spontaneous as it looked. He accused producers of putting valuable items like classic cars and rare newspapers in storage lockers for buyers to find, just to make the drama more exciting. The legal fight ended in 2014 with Hester getting some money, but the exact amount wasn't disclosed. Surprisingly, Hester returned to the show. But that wasn't all. In June 2020, Hester made headlines again, this time for a different reason. He lost a lawsuit against Public Storage. He had paid $11,800 for the contents of an abandoned locker. But Public Storage found out later that the original owner had actually paid their rent. So the sale was canceled, and Hester took legal action in response. After the courtroom battles, Hester started his own auctioneer business and began advising in the auction industry. His life after Storage Wars has been eventful, filled with legal fights, new businesses, and moving into consultancy. Even though his time on the show ended, his continued role in auctions and his talent for making headlines show that the mogul persona is more than just a TV role, it's part of his real-life journey. Dan and Laura Dotson were the core of the close-knit group of bidders on Storage Wars. As auctioneers, they orchestrated the drama each week, managing the intense bids and purchases of those mysterious storage units. Viewers loved their traditional yet fast-paced auction style and the calm authority they brought to resolve disputes among bidders. And who could forget Laura's famous line, "Don't forget to pay the lady." That's now a part of reality TV history. Interestingly, Dan and Laura Dotson also found love on the show, and their story is quite special. Laura was captivated by Dan's charm and his rapid-fire auctioneer skills. She remembers back in 1996, thinking she would marry him as she watched him handle auctions. Fast forward to today, they hit it off right away, and their love grew over the years. Laura became pregnant, but then a crisis struck when Dan suffered not one, but 2 brain aneurysms. Doctors gave him only a 20% chance of survival, but he defied the odds and pulled through. Laura's constant support during his entire hospital stay played a crucial role in his recovery. After the final episode of Storage Wars aired in 2019, the Dotsons returned full-time to the private auction circuit where they had worked for many years. This time, they used their fame from the show to boost their business. They operate American Auctioneers, providing auction services that cover every part of the auction process. Additionally, they manage StorageAuctions.net, an online platform for self-storage facility auctions taking place across the country. However, amidst their work, tragedy hit the Dotson family in 2020. Their 22-year-old son Garrett was shot in a random attack outside an Airbnb in Arizona. He was badly hurt and quickly flown to a Las Vegas hospital because of serious internal bleeding. Garrett survived but faces a tough road to recovery, with a lot of challenges ahead. This sad event changed the Dotsons' focus from their successful auction business to caring for their son. The Dotsons also faced another serious problem. They became victims of a major privacy breach. Hackers tried to steal their bank details, credit card information, and personal data. Luckily, the hackers made mistakes that accidentally froze all the affected cards. These events show that life can bring unexpected and difficult situations, even for people in the public eye. Rene Najoda and his wife Casey joined Storage Wars in its 5th season. Rene, an experienced bidder, was already a well-known German-American junk dealer. Together with Casey, they had been attending locker auctions for years, finding interesting items to sell in their Bargain Hunter thrift store, a large second-hand shop covering 7,000 square feet in Poway, near San Diego. Even though Storage Wars has ended, their store remains busy. According to Yelp reviews, the Najodas haven't just relied on foot traffic. They've taken charge of marketing by creating a YouTube channel for their store, which has over 90,000 subscribers. Their channel has become a hub for fans. They broadcast live auctions, reveal their latest finds, and show unboxings, attracting people fascinated by the world of treasure hunting. Their store experienced a robbery, possibly due to the attention drawn from their active bidding on the show. The temptation of riches, combined with inadequate security measures and a physical store full of valuable items, made them vulnerable. This unfortunate event prompted them to review how they run their thrift store, focusing on boosting security measures. Despite this setback, their store's success after Storage Wars demonstrates their skill in turning TV exposure into a sustainable business. They have a talent for spotting valuable items and keeping their audience engaged through online platforms. The Najodas haven't just survived after Storage Wars, they've also embraced the digital age, using platforms like YouTube to stay connected with their fans and fellow enthusiasts. Daryl Sheets, known as the Gambler on Storage Wars, wasn't afraid to spend big money on storage lockers, and he often hit the jackpot. Remember when he paid $3,600 for a unit and found artwork worth $300,000? That was a record-breaking moment on Storage Wars in 2012. Daryl had a unique way of approaching Kimber Whirl, who was a real estate agent at the time. He would spot Kimber while driving around town and decide to follow her for miles. Their paths finally crossed in traffic, and Daryl boldly sat next to her, holding a piece of paper with his phone number on it. That's just the kind of person Daryl is. He stayed on the show for its entire 12-season run, but after filming ended, he decided to take a step back. Sheets opted for a quieter life, moving towards semi-retirement and focusing on his health. During his time on the show, he lost a lot of weight with Nutrisystem. He also went through personal changes, including a divorce from Kimber Whirl, whom he had courted during the show. In 2019, Daryl Sheets faced serious health challenges. He shared on Instagram, later deleting the post, that he struggled with a lung infection and had a mild heart attack, leading to congestive heart failure. After recovering, he decided to retire and move to Lake Havasu City, a picturesque town on the California-Arizona border. There, he found love again and got engaged to Romney Snyder, who worked with a horse rescue organization. However, it appears that his relationship with Romney may have changed since he seems to have reconnected with Kimber Whirl. Sheets has had a wild ride, winning big on the show, facing health issues, navigating relationship changes, and starting anew. His post-Storage Wars journey highlights the highs and lows of life after reality TV fame, revealing how personal paths can twist unexpectedly. Justin Bryant entered the world of Storage Wars during its final episodes at just 22 years old, becoming the youngest bidder and buyer the show had ever seen. Inspired by the show's long run, Justin decided to try his hand at buying storage lockers, and he made quite an impact. His success was quick, earning him a spot on TV's top storage locker reality show. Justin's talent for uncovering treasures went beyond TV. He turned his profitable buys into something meaningful by helping his mom buy a house, a notable achievement. His ventures gained momentum, and he even brought his brother on board to join him. Not bad for a newcomer. Outside the storage locker world, Justin's life took some major turns. According to his Instagram updates, he married Evie, who is studying nursing. Together, they are proud parents to daughters named Kaya and Riley, adding a whole new dimension to Justin's life. In the digital world, Justin carved out his own space. He runs a YouTube channel called That Boy Brazzy, where he occasionally shares videos of lighthearted pranks on his wife and kids, offering a peek into his personal and playful side. Mary Peon made a remarkable move in the world of Storage Wars, achieving something rare by moving from the spin-off Storage Wars Texas to the main show itself during its 5th season. Known as the Junkster, she earned this nickname for fearlessly exploring less glamorous places in search of valuable discoveries. Even after her TV appearances, Mary stayed true to her passion for treasure hunting. She continues to search for hidden gems in unexpected places and sells them through her business, Mary's Finds, using the tagline, "Totally Cool Treasures." Specializing in interior design accents, Mary curates a diverse collection of handmade, vintage, and unique home goods discovered during her Texas expeditions. Her influence extends beyond Texas. She actively supports Ubuntu Life, an organization helping special needs children in Kenya. Collaborating with them, Mary promotes and sells traditional-style handmade bracelets and bags. Through these partnerships, she not only pursues her talent for finding valuable items, but also contributes to charitable causes, making a meaningful impact beyond auctioned lockers. In the later seasons of Storage Wars Texas, Jenny Grumbles, known as the Dazzler, gained recognition as the show's furniture expert. Her specialty was uncovering hidden treasures in storage lockers, furniture pieces she refurbished and sold for profit at her Dallas-based furniture boutique, Uptown Country Home. Since leaving Storage Wars Texas, Jenny has focused more deeply on her love for furniture and design. According to her Twitter bio, she transitioned from owning Uptown Country Home to investing heavily in her Dallas-based venture, J. Grumble's Studio. Jenny's journey has been transformative in more ways than one. Overcoming challenges and embracing a new chapter, including achieving sobriety, she welcomed a baby boy named Thompson in 2014. Using her art degree from Southern Methodist University, Jenny Grumbles ventured into the visual arts by opening a gallery to showcase her creativity. Her gallery features a wide range of styles, including abstract art, portraits, landscapes, and still lifes, reflecting Jenny's personal growth and professional journey. Brandy Sheets had a notable journey on Storage Wars, starting as a supporting player alongside his well-known father, Daryl Sheets, who was an experienced bidder. Brandon was nicknamed the Side Bet initially, assisting his dad and learning the ropes. Over time, he branched out on his own and began bidding solo. He even competed against his father in auctions, marking an interesting shift as Brandon emerged from his father's shadow. However, after 9 seasons, Brandon's time on Storage Wars ended unexpectedly. In a now-deleted tweet, he revealed he was no longer part of the series due to budget cuts, while his father remained. His departure from the show came as a surprise, and he openly expressed his frustration on social media, criticizing A&E for letting him go despite wanting to maintain connections. Following his exit from reality TV, Brandon switched careers and entered the world of real estate. He relocated to Arizona and became a real estate agent, as seen on his Facebook updates. But his career path didn't stop there. On Instagram, he shared that he also works as a driver for UPS, demonstrating his adaptability and openness to exploring different opportunities. Tom Beers has been a TV powerhouse for years. In the early 90s, he supervised the eco-friendly cartoon Captain Planet and the Planeteers. However, his role as executive producer of Storage Wars wasn't his only claim to fame. Tom also lent his distinctive, amused voice as the narrator, a role he reprised in several other reality series, including numerous spin-offs of Storage Wars. As the head of original productions, Tom created some of the most captivating reality shows featuring people in fascinating or dangerous professions. His impressive resume includes iconic series such as Deadliest Catch, Monster Garage, Pitchman, Axeman, and Ice Road Truckers. Even after Storage Wars concluded, Tom remained active, deeply involved in Deadliest Catch and its spin-off After the Catch. Beyond television, Tom's personal life is also noteworthy. According to The Hollywood Reporter, he shares his life with his wife Leslie and their son Max. Additionally, he owns a large estate named Catres Casas, the last word meaning beers in Spanish, which he rents out for luxurious vacation experiences. Tom Beer's journey after Storage Wars highlights not only his ongoing commitment to captivating television, but also his personal life and ventures. From producing iconic reality shows to managing luxury properties, Tom's diverse talents and passions extend beyond television production. Barry Weiss, known as the Collector on Storage Wars, was an original cast member known for his knack for scoring big finds at auctions, a feat in a show focused on uncovering treasures from abandoned storage units. Unlike his more high-strung co-stars, Barry was older, seasoned, and radiated a relaxed vibe that resonated with viewers, making him a standout on the show. After 4 seasons, Barry bid farewell to Storage Wars and embarked on his own path, venturing into spin-off shows. In 2014, Barry starred in Buried Treasure, a show where he traveled across the U.S. searching for rare discoveries similar to American Pickers. Despite his charm, the series lasted only 8 episodes. Following that, Storage Wars Barry Strikes Back premiered in 2015. It was a compilation show where Barry, alongside former co-star Kenny Crossley, revealed unseen footage from Storage Wars, airing for 10 episodes. However, Barry faced a major setback when he had a serious motorcycle accident. According to TMZ reports, he was hit by a car during a ride, leading to a 2-month hospital stay in 2019. He spent time in the ICU and underwent surgeries for his back and femur. After recovering, Barry pursued a new venture as the global brand ambassador for California's Sherwood Valley Casino. Now let's move on to today's subscriber's pick. This is Brandy Pante. Remember her from Storage Wars? Let's see where she is now. Brandy became a star through her time on the reality TV show alongside her partner at the time. She won hearts with their lively bidding banter on storage units. Her journey in the storage auction business was like a thrilling roller coaster ride, full of surprises and valuable finds that captivated viewers. After the show ended, Brandy remained active in the entertainment scene and stayed connected with fans through social media, sharing her ongoing adventures. She wasn't just a favorite among fans. She became a symbol of resilience and determination in a male-dominated industry. Her story inspired many, showing that passion and fearlessness can lead to success. However, Brandy Pante faced turmoil in her personal life for a long time. She openly talked about experiencing domestic violence after leaving the show, and even got a tattoo symbolizing her escape from the difficult situation. Alongside personal struggles, she dealt with health issues, contracting COVID-19 in 2020. Brandy shared her symptoms and highlighted her gradual recovery from the virus. Later, she revealed her battle with Hashimoto's disease, which affects the thyroid, explaining her raspy voice in recent videos. In addition to these challenges, Brandy also endured the grief of losing her father in October 2020, a time when she was already coping with the emotional strain of a breakup. She prioritized her role as a single mother, respecting her children's desire to stay out of the public eye and shielding them from social media. While she may have new developments in her life now, details about them remain undisclosed. If you have any updates on what Brandy Pante is currently doing, feel free to share in the comments below. Dan and Laura Dotson were the stars of Storage Wars, renowned for their auctioneering skills until a game-changing addition joined the crew in Season 10, Emily Wares. Born into an auctioneer family, Emily demonstrated her talent early on. She was a prodigy, entering the auction world at just 10 years old by working for her father's company in Iowa. By 17, she was deeply involved in her training, mastering the art of auctioneering, including bilingual calling. During her teenage years, she won numerous titles showcasing her exceptional abilities before making her mark in reality TV. Before Storage Wars, Emily showcased her talents on other auction-focused shows like Tom Beer's Money Barn. She also tried her hand at the music scene with a stint on American Idol. Despite her excellent auctioneering skills, her singing didn't impress the judges, Keith Urban, Jennifer Lopez, and Harry Connick Jr., who didn't vote for her to advance further in the competition. These revelations give us a glimpse into the lives of the Storage Wars cast, showing that while they kept us entertained, they also faced their own real-life struggles. Thanks for watching and see you next time.